Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing okay. I'm going to show you how I made this phone stand using Jesmonite and resin. Okay, so I'm just mixing here the Jesmonite and I've added an extra white pigment to this just to enhance the white colour when the Jesmonite actually sets. So I have mixed this up. Now I have done a little bit extra, not just for the phone stand. As you can see, I've done a coaster there as well. Obviously the coaster is completely separate to this, but at the minute while I'm trying to mix this up, I thought I'd best do a little bit extra and get that completed. So that's what I've done. So I do mix this all up, and to be fair, it's not a self-leveling, it's actually quite thick, and when I've actually started to put it into this mould, I've used the actual spatula to help level it off so it does actually get into the corners. But then I don't want to overfill the moulds either. I just want to make sure there's enough in there for then be able to top up with the resin. Now this one obviously wasn't topped up with resin. This is just me trying to complete this coaster. So that will be found, this coaster is actually found in my Instagram, if you wanted to have a look at what the completed look of that coaster is. So the whole main idea of this video is to actually do this phone stand. Initially I was going for just resin with my business card in it, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to mix it up a little bit, try the Jesmonite with the resin. And I've also, as you can tell from the thumbnail, I've got a tattoo that's actually attached as well, but you can see that it doesn't level out very well, so it's a lot of messing around and playing around with this to get it all level. And yeah, the good thing is with this is, again, the Jesmonite is cured and ready to come out of the mould after about 25 to 30 minutes. But with this I didn't do that. I just allowed it to cure, add the tattoo, and then I did the resin. But again, I just don't want to overfill this mould. I'd like to thank my friend for lending me this mould. Her name's Carly. Absolutely love the fact that I didn't have to go out and buy this to do this phone case. It was just a one-off for me, and that's why I lent it. So yeah, it was actually quite good. So that's been then left to cure, and then once it's cured, I add the tattoos. And what I'm just doing here is just banging it enough to be able to get most of the air bubbles out and to help level it off, because I don't want any lumps or bumps within it once I add the tattoo and also the resin. Okay, so here we are. This is the tattoo that I've used. I've chose this, and I'm just using a normal sponge to add water. So just like your normal kids tattoos on how you actually add those on, that's how I add this onto the Jesmonite. So literally just turn it over, pop it on, and add water to it to then be able to release. As you can see, I've lost a few nails here. So I don't know what's happened here. They're just pinged off. So here we go. So you're just showing you how to apply the tattoo to the Jesmonite. And the good thing is the Jesmonite is actually cured enough for then that water not to actually be all absorbed. So it's actually helped. So yeah, and then it's just adding that on and watching it come away. Yeah, that's what happens when you have no nails. You can't grab it. So yeah, absolutely really excited about that. I'm loving the fact that the pattern properly actually worked, sticking it on there. And I thought I didn't want to leave it too plain, so I got myself a littler one to put onto the back of the phone stand as well, before obviously placing the resin. So oh my god, I'm so happy that I've learned how to do this now, and I can't wait for future projects with all the tattoos that I've got. This is me just trying to make sure I've not messed it up and flicked it. And yeah, I did notice when I add the resin though, the resin did lift this tattoo where I'm just pressing it now. For some reason it just didn't stick very well. So yeah, that was ready. And here we go. I've already mixed the resin. I didn't use a lot of resin because I know the moulds don't need a lot to fill, because the Jesmonite's filled most of those moulds up. With this particular mould though, I overfilled the actual smaller piece, and I had to do a lot of filing and shaving and sanding of the points to be able to get it to actually stand. So this was definitely probably a good challenge for me. But yeah, I didn't need to overfill the moulds at all. So yeah, I'm just used to filling them, and on this occasion I didn't need to. So just using the spatula to be able to help level this off. A good thing is with resin, it does self-level. So leaving it would actually level out and fill the moulds in the corners as well if there was enough added. So yeah, I just left that, and it was 24 hours after I demolded it from the resin. So yeah, it's actually really exciting. I was so happy on how it turned out. But look, you can so see in this video already I overfilled that mould because I like the rounded edge. If anyone's got one of these moulds and thinking of doing it, don't overfill that smaller mould because it's got to get through that little gap. And I didn't. I just thought, oh, I want that nice rounded edge look. Yeah, it didn't work to get it in that gap. So yeah, definitely a bit of a challenge with the whole craft knife, sanding and everything like that. So yeah, I was really pleased. And I was even more excited the fact that I actually just got enough resin. Although I probably would have had a lot left over if I didn't overfill it, which you can tell. So this is 24 hours later. I'm able to then demold from the actual moulds there. Because I've overfilled this mould, you can see that it did seep over. So that was a lot of filing I had to do, which I did off camera. It literally took about half an hour, 45 minutes to be able to file it down and to get those parts into that slot there. So yeah, absolutely happy with this. It did take a lot of filing on there to get that piece into that slot, but I did go around with the black acrylic marker as well to finish it. But definitely very proud and very happy with the final result. So yeah, completely over the moon with this, and it's doing the job that I needed it to do. But thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and comment. But look at that. Oh, absolutely love it.